Hi everyone, it's me here again to introduce you the e-learning tools that you can use in your online class. So what we have for today, H5P. So this is an authoring tool that let the instructor or the teachers to insert interactive contents in the website. So in the e-learning website that we use. So in fact, we use Moodle. So yes, H5P can be used in Moodle directly. So what are the example of the contents that you can insert for such as fill in the blank, drag the words, drag and drops, and flashcard, guess the answers. So these are very interactive way to let your students to remember what they have learned, okay, to understand what they have learned. So you can include it as part of the tutorial or even the revision. Okay, so let me show you the examples in my class. So for this class, I created two tutorials using H5P. First is fill in the blank. So the student can directly access from the course page. They click on it, then they will come to the tutorials. So this exercise is fill in the blank. So they can type out the answers. So when they are done, so let's just type a random answers. Okay, so when they are done, they can click off the check. Yeah, so it will mark it either is it correct or wrong. So the setting, I set it as please fill in all the blanks to view the solution. You want to let your student to be able to see the solution when they do the exercise, you also can change it under the setting. So this one depend on how are you going to design your tutorial. All right, so I also have another one. Drag the words. Click. All right, so this exercise quite different. So it just let the students to drag and then drop to the correct box. So when they are done, click on check. It also will do the markings. So it will give them the marks. So for this one, the setting I set it as the student can see the solution. All right, yeah. So they can learn from it, then they can retry so until they get it correct. Okay, so how to use it is actually very simple and straightforward. Let me show you. Okay, so first of all, go to the setting part, like how you upload your slide, how you insert the links, the URL. So you click on this part, add an activity or resource. So normally, if you use wiki, then you just click this one. If you want to create a quiz, then you put in this quiz. So here, there is another extra tools that we create for you is interactive content. So you click this one, click add. All right, so come to this part, description. So you can put exercise 1. Right, so when you scroll down, you will see a list of the content that you can include. Drag the words, fill in the blanks. So some of them might not be applicable, so you choose the one that is more suitable to your learning objective and also your learning outcome. So let's say I choose fill in the blank. Okay, then you just click on the details, you click, then it will show you the description, it will show you the example. You also can click on content demo. Okay, if you would like to see how is it in real. Okay, yeah, so you can click on this, then you can try this out. So this is basically what you will get later on. So if you are happy with it, you want to put it as part of the exercise, then just go ahead to click use. Right, so it will come up to this page, give a title. So for example, this is exercise 1, and then the description you can change, or else you can just follow this one, fill in the missing word. Okay, so this is the important instructions. For this part is there is no drag and drop. Okay, so how to tell the tools that which part you want the student to fill in, which part you want to keep it blank, is actually using the asterisk sign. So I already try out the other tools. They are using the same format. Okay, if you want to put it as the answer, then you put asterisk sign. If you want the students to highlight the text, to drag and drop the text, you also include in the asterisk sign. So the asterisk sign is like a symbol to tell the tools that, okay, this part you want the student to work on it, okay, to find the solution, to find the answer. For example here, so you can say like one of the examples of computer is laptop. All right, of the example of computer is laptop. So I want a student to fill up this one, so I put asterisk sign before and asterisk sign after that. So if you want to copy and paste from the slide, that is even easier. You copy and paste from the slide, you put it in, then for the keywords that you want your student to fill in the blank, you put asterisk sign. Okay, the asterisk sign before and also after the words or the phrase. So it's not only like limited to only one word, so you can put it as a phrase. Okay, so the first asterisk sign will mark the start, and then the second asterisk sign will mark the end. Yeah? So later on you will see the laptop, the whole word going to be blank, and then the student will need to key in. So you can add another text block, add another questions. All right, this part, overall feedback. So assume that the students after they attempt it, then they will get the score, right? Because automatic scoring is also included. So you can add on the range and also the feedback. For example, 0 to 15 marks, do it again, right? And then if the student get 51 to 80 marks, good job, good job. And then for 81, then this one is awesome, right? So give them some of the words, and then you also can give the comments like if you get below 80%, redo everything, or below 100%, redo everything. So give the feedbacks, okay, give the feedbacks and also the comments based on how are you going to assess their understanding. So when you are done, for this part, you can select yourself. Either you want to let the student to try it, either you want to have the button to show the solution, okay, or you want to automatically check answers after the input, case sensitive, put the input field on separate line, show confirmation dialogues, and accept minor spelling errors. So you can tick on the field that you want to include. Okay, so depend on your student level as well. So and also depend on how you want your student to learn. So if you want your student to learn from the mistake, so perhaps after they try it, then you let them to check on the solution. Then after that, they try it again. Or you want to, or you don't want to show them the solution, let them to try for one round first. Then you discuss the answer with them. Also can. All right, so it's very flexible. For you to decide how is the learning behavior that you want your student to get it. So when you are done, just click on save and return to course. Then they will appear here. So you just ask your student to log into the e-learning, the course page, and then click on the exercise. Then they can straight away do the exercise here and then with the checking as well. Alright, so I hope you enjoy this too. So later on, I will show you the outcome from after I try out with my students. Alright, so my comments for this tool is very easy to use because it just straight away insert from the Moodle page. Okay, and just that the challenging part is like you need to get familiar with it, such as if when you need to mark the keywords, then you need to put on the asterisk sign. But it's quite consistent for the other exercise as well, okay? And also compared to some of the e-learning tools out there, the interface is quite boring. But let's consider that it comes together with the grading system. It's still quite a good tool to use it. Right, so let me also show you the others exercise or the content that I created. So this is drag the words, okay? So drag the words. Right, so basically is they just drag and drop the answers to it. All right, and then so drag and drop, and then it also comes together with the chat as well. Yeah, so this get it wrong. Yeah, so same as the fill in the blank just now. When you do it at the back end, you just mark the asterisk sign. Okay, just mark the asterisk sign to tell the tool this is the part that you want the student to look for the answers. Okay, so what else? I also have this highlight text. Highlight text. So I mark the noun. So mark book, pencil. Check. That's it. Okay, so you can try out the other as well. So there are actually quite a lot of the contents here, and then I not be able to try all of them. But let's say if you're interested to any features here, and then you're facing problems in getting it, feel free to contact me. So I always feel free to try out and also share with you or teach you how to use it, okay, in Moodle. But so far for the documentations is very complete. So means that every time when you want to insert specific features that comes together with the instructions and also the tutorial. This part I quite like it, interactive videos. If you click on this, okay, so it shows the content demo. So if you want to use, click on use. Okay, so in this interactive video, you can get the video from YouTube as well, or you can upload your own video. So you can see here, it provides you the tour guides to lead you step by step. Okay, so you just need to follow the step and then to learn how to add the videos and then the interactions. Like for example, after the student watch the video for 10 minutes, then it will ask multiple choice questions. Then after watch for another 10 minutes, then you will ask the student to fill in the blank. All right, so for me it's very interactive, and then if have any chance, then I'm going to try out in my class. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So I hope you like these two, that straight away that you can use it from Moodles and then it helps you. Okay, so I already asked my student to do the tutorial, so let's check on their answers. Okay, so how to check the answers? All the answers and the scores of the students will be recorded in the gradebook in Moodle. So you just go up here, go to the settings button. Okay, click on the setting buttons, then you will see gradebook setup. Click. So it should bring you to this page, and then you will see the tutorial shown here. Okay, so let's say I want to see the answers for tutorial 1, fill in the blanks. So here show the names of the students, their score, and also the report. So if you click on the report, then you can see their answers. All right. So these students get the answers, all the answers correctly. So if they get it wrong, then you also can see it here. The second tutorial also using the same way. You can go back to the gradebook setup, click on tutorial 2, and then for the student that you want to see the report, you click on it. Then you should be able to see their answers together with the score. So from here you can see the names, their score, the maximum score that you set, and also the time and the date that they finished the exercise. So if you want to change the maximum score, you need to change it when you set up the question. Alright, so let me show you. So you can first turn editing on. Then let's say for tutorial 1, edit settings. Okay, so you scroll down to here, you will see grade, expand it. So here you can change the score. Okay, so you can change the maximum score, 10 marks or 20 marks. Okay, so you can see here it changed to maximum grade 20. Right, so to conclude, H5P is a very easy to use software for you to create tutorial questions and also to make the tutorial more interactive. So if we want to compare with the other software, so definitely the interface is not that attractive. Okay, but at least it's directly embedded in the Moodle, so you can directly insert it from the Moodle without using the third-party software. Yeah, so please do try out, and if you have any feedbacks, please do share with me. Thank you.